We felt like it was necessary to ensure that all students in our system had access to really high quality early learning programs. And so we had done a lot of work in our preschool and our TK and really expanded our TK age. And so when the opportunity came up for us to continue to scale that coherence across multiple grade levels, we were really excited about the opportunity and just leaned in.
I think that for us, there is such a high level of importance of having all of the perspectives and experiences at the table. I can have an idea that I think works, and although I taught in a classroom years and years ago, a teacher that's currently teaching in a classroom is going to have a much better perspective on how that is going to play out in a classroom.
I think that's one of the strengths of the collaborative has been that it's very much about the process. It's very generative. And so we're facilitated, we're guided, we're working alongside certainly partnerships with Cal Ed, but also other districts.
It's just great knowing that you are working alongside other public school districts that are trying to improve. It's pretty beautiful because everyone really is kind and really wants to share what they're learning with us.
One of the first things that was clear to me as a principal from a principal lens is this idea of vertical articulation that we were doing across the district. So we were bringing teachers preschool through third grade together into a common space to explore what high leverage math practices look like.
We're seeing students in our preschool programs engaging in really high-level thinking around math. They're confident. They're sharing their thinking on paper and with peers. They're excited.
I am amazed, and I am, like I said, it melts my heart to see the progress of these children, and they're so young. So I feel like they're only going to move forward.
For my students who are new to the country, they've been here less than 2 years, whether they're speaking in Spanish or they're working with someone who's speaking in English, they're just building that vocabulary, that language amongst them, and it's been really awesome to see.
And in particular in math, where there's often one right answer and a certain approach that maybe we learned when we were in school, now with different pedagogical practice, we're able to include and provide many more students with access to the learning because we're allowing for their ways of thinking to show up.
That's the importance of starting early, is catching those gaps, getting in early, and then coherence is also just so important for the whole system.
Because even though the student might not realize it in the moment, or the parent even in the moment, what you're doing now just builds upon what's going to happen for them in the future. And without these pieces, they're just going to walk on with these gaps. I'm seeing them progress and learn from it, and my direct teaching impacts what the work that they're doing and what they're going to be doing in the future.
The spotlight that we've been able to put on our early learning programs, and it's really kind of given us that call to action as far as really keeping our students on that trajectory that they're already on to success.
And I don't think our journey is ending. So we're going to continue that work, and we're going to definitely be modifying things and talking to teachers to see what we can do differently and how we can make it better. We're going to continue our counting collections practices and our choral counting and freshen up our PDs around that. But I think that this is, again, only the beginning of our journey, and I think we'll continue to make a difference with all of these students and teachers.